Mm-hmm. Howdy! Sorry for looking like a bugger. I've been trying to get stuff ready, amongst the praying and everything, but the guys came out and filled up the generator with gas, so we cook it with gas. Woohoo! All right, why are y'all not coming on? There we go. We gotta come on one at a time, I guess. And I don't have a whole lot of RDAF stuff y'all seen probably not long ago. But chairs and tables, y'all know it's my usual. Raspberry lemonade tea. Let's see, are my VJ Raiders here yet? I want to wait on Miss VJ herself before I play her little ditty. Little ditty. Hey, Sam. Did I set it up? I can't remember if I set up the squirrel mobile or not. Daggum. But after we leave here today, the Southern Sisters are going to be at Sam's. So we're going to Australia, where it's 98 degrees, Sam said a while ago, over at VJ's. I'd rather have that than have this freaking cold and ice. Love snow, but not ice because, power lines and trees and such. Sola, hello, my darling. Hey, Miss Inez. And she's reminding y'all about your thummies. There's my Michelle Sleeper. She says, don't forget to like and share if you haven't already. Thank you, darling. Big hugs to you and love you. And we're going to be at Michelle's tonight, starting at 7 Eastern. So anyway, I've been spending my day trying to think of everything to take to my brother's house because who knows how long I'll be there. I did get kitty litter on my steps. The girl that did the Instacart, I've had her several times before. She said, not girl, woman, but anyway, she is so sweet. And she put it out on my steps for me. Oh my gosh. How sweet is that? I gave her a really nice tip. Hey, Jeanette, 0316. She's a VJ Raider too. And there's Coley, VJ Raider, and Sola was too, of course. I think probably nearly everybody is, it was there, is here now. Hey, Leslie, she said the bus is pulling in. All right. Hey, Annette, from the same place, VJ Raid, Lisa too. And Lisa's from down under as well. And there's my Laura, part of the Wonder Twins number 2. Because the first ones I dubbed Wonder Twins were Jaxie May and Mama Swift. And let's see, we got Coley, Leslie, we got Annette, got Lisa, Laura. Hey, Froggy, we're coming over to Sam's after we finish here. Oh my gracious, we've hit the goal already. What? Oh, a bunch of thank yous. Hang on. I'm trying to see. Yep, VJ's here. So here we go with our VJ. Thank you. Let me read out the names and then I'll play y'all up. Well, that was your thank you, but no, that was the VJ Ray. I do owe y'all a thank you. I'll do a thank you for Chris's Kaleidoscope saying stay toasty, D. I'm working on it. I'm so glad my brother, he didn't know they had filled it up. They must have come and I didn't hear it, which is unusual because it would be a truck. But they came and filled up Buck's gas for the generator, so it's all good. And we got the van gassed up. So if we need to go out there, I mean, hopefully the generator, I don't know how long the generator lasts, though, not how many days we'll be dealing with this stuff. I've been praying that it'll go around us and miss all y'all and go out to the Atlantic. Anyway, so that was Chris and Leslie's Crochet Corner. Thank you, sweetie. And Niecy, thank you. Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Hey, girl. And Niecy, if I didn't howdy y'all, all you people, if I didn't howdy y'all earlier, I'm howdying you now. Thank you, Sunita, darling. She's in the nest and says hi. And Carrie said hugs. Niecy said hugs. And I'm hugging all of you. Okay, let me get back to all messages. Here is your thank you. I appreciate it so very much. I do. Just trying to go back in the chat and see who I missed before I play our dance. So we got Laura, got Froggy, I say hey to Coley. And Kristen F. Hey, sweetheart. VJ says you may loosen your seatbelts. Taking the escalator to the bougie squirrel nest to finish the chat. And there's my panda. Hey, darling. And Froggy has Sam's link there, but I'm sure Sola will put it up. I'll go ahead and grab that in another tab if you want to. And but I'm sure Sola will put it up again as we get close to time. Your Niecy again. And Ellie, hello, darling. And she says hey to me and everybody in the chat. She's listening and washing dishes, so she's up in the bougie squirrel nest. 2. And let's see, a bunch of folks saying howdy do to one another. Sam said, yep, gonna be 97 degrees Fahrenheit for the tops today. Not there yet, but will be. And I don't like it real hot. I'd rather have it than, I'd be fine with the cold. But you know, this ice stuff worries me. But I've been praying. Lisa said, GrannyDee, you can have our heat. I want the cold. Yeah, I hear you. I know it's either extreme's not really great. Hey, Kristen, K. Marie M. She's a Kristen also. She says, good afternoon. And Chris's Kaleidoscope says, howdy. And everyone, VJ Ray, to the Squirrel Nest Whirlpool. You like that whirlpool, do you? Sam said, agreed, Lisa. We're going to need some snow today. I hear you. And let's see. VJ put up Sam's link as well. Sewell's calling everybody by name, telling you howdy do. We got a whole bunch of folks howdy doing one another. And Carrie the Yarny Elephant, are you feeling better? Are you all healed up from your Bell's palsy and all that stuff? And there's Michelle, my Belle. I think I said that already, but just in case. Auntie Mama, hey darling, I gotta get over at your house and see you. She says, hello, GrannyDee, aka Granny Pearl and the Screaming Squirrels. Here's Anita in the nest. Auntie Mama, you know what I'm gonna say? Howdy to Uncle Daddy. And y'all squeeze each other for me. And Sam said, oh, confetti. Yeah, and we're getting ready to have some more when I do start the dance up. So thank y'all. All. Niecy said, oh, I just about forgot to hit the thumbs up. LOL. Well, I'm glad you got it. There's my Rosie Posy. Hey, darling. We'll be together tonight over at Michelle's. I just said it. Yo, Glow, Gloria, Gloria is here. And let's see, more hellos, blanket hellos from VJ. And Leslie's saying hey to folks by name. And she said her sleep schedule has been wacky. Well, I'm glad you're with us now. Zach says, I saw on the news 14 states have called in a state of emergency. I know, right? I'm just praying if we have to have anything with ice that it's sleep, because, you know, I think I said this earlier, either last night or last live. And y'all know this, with sleet, it just bounces off like a little balls. It don't stick to the power lines. But that freezing rain. So I did decide as to be extra cautious to just go ahead and go out tomorrow before it starts up, which is probably around 2, 3 tomorrow afternoon. Stay with the bro, since he's got the gassed up generator now, and I'm so tickled that that's ready to roll. But I don't know how many days it's good for, but whatever, it's better than nothing. Hey, Mandy, CNY woman, she's crocheting that Suzette Stitch blanket with Bernat blanket yarn. And Lisa says, Sam, snow Tuesday as well. I believe that's what she's saying. Mama J-Way, hey, girlfriend. I was glad to see you over at VJ's a while ago. Carrie says, no, LOL, I lost quite a bit of hearing from the shingle. Oh, I forgot about the shingles in your ear. But will that come back? Surely that's temporary, I pray. Yeah, I had that Bell's palsy before, and that was freaky, and I was only in my 20s. Zach saying, hey, Denise, how you doing? Can you email me your address? I want to send you a card. Lori says, finally made it over, but now I've got an appointment. She left her DNA. Thank you, darling. Be careful out on the road. Just pray, y'all. Pray as hard as you know how for everybody in the path of the storm. The trees won't fall on our homes. Trees and big limbs, and that we don't lose power. Or if we do, it'll be just a teeny tiny little bit of time. Kendra, hey darling, I think I hollered at you when I was looking over there. Diane Sharp, hey darling. Yep, remember drop if you want to drop your link. I see Rosie Posey just did that. And, weather if you want your weather and zip code or city, state, whatever. And funny if you want a joke. Oh no, Carrie, it won't come back. You getting hearing aids. Oh boy. Well, that stinks. Kendra's reminding you about your thumbs as well. Lori. Yeah, I got you. Jack. I think I got everybody. I'll show you the tiny bit of, because I've been trying to think of everything and get stuff in one place so I can pack it in my suitcase to go to my brother's, which is it's right out the door. But you got to have your meds. You got to think about not being able to get up these steps, even with the kitty. I hope the kitty litter does the trick. And Chris says, D, just drip your water so pipes are okay. Probably not needed anyhow. My floor vents, so the heat, comes out of those. And it's right there at under my kitchen sink, or right at that, right there close to the cabinet under my kitchen sink. But yeah, I leave it cracked. And my bathroom sink's a mess anyway. I can't leave it dripping. It's crazy. It's got plumbing issues. And Carol says 32 thumbs and 41 in the house. Wow. That's great. Need a few more thummies. Yeah, prayers for Carrie. Zach said he forgot his. His thummy thumb. Well, let's go. Oh, we got to do the dance and stuff. Hang on. Get ready. Put your dancing shoes on for the first part. Ain't that cute? And here go the squirrel and the bunny. Yeah, I saw Carol dancing, but I know the rest of you were too. Look at this.
Ooh. Where'd you get these nuts?
Love it. Oh, whoops. Ardaf. Ardaf is next. Zach, you are not a dork for forgetting your thumb, darling. We all do that. We all do it. I think I only have 2 in here, y'all. But I was so tickled to find this bag because I've been looking for this stuff. This is Cloudy Delight. And I think I got 4 of them and I only got 3 in this bag, probably because I took the other one out and was showing it for a RDAF. Cloudy Delight Hobby. I've had it for a little while, but I thought it was so. I just love the colors. And y'all know they just do color numbers on the site. It probably has a number. It's a 03 on the color number. And the deets are 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide, 240 meters, 262 yards, and they call it a chunky number 5. And that's all you need to know. Isn't that pretty? They have several other colors, but I don't remember. Why do I have to go to my brother's house? Because we're expecting ice. And if the power goes out, he's got a generator. I love my brother, but I don't want to get stuck over there. I probably won't go. I think it's not going to start till tomorrow afternoon after 2. Roberta, she says, hey, Al, woke up in time to see Dee. Well, weren't you just at VJ's? Did you have a power nap? And this, I'll show it to you in a minute, but this is how it works up. And isn't it lovely? And it's going to be a baby blankie. It's Fair Isle by Woolies. Or Woolies Fair Isle, which is a line brand yarn. Every time I see this, I see that, and I would love to get that colorway, but they didn't have it, I guess, when I got this. So I have, I think, 3 of these. 348 yards, 318 meters, a number 4, 80% acrylic. No, yeah. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. And the color is light aqua turquoise, or light aqua. And then it also has turquoise as well, which I would say, yeah. I just love the pattern it makes. Does it show you the pattern? Well, I guess on that, which is a different color. But yeah, I think it makes a cool thing. That's all I got, y'all. I've been so preoccupied with getting ready for the storm of the century. I don't know if they're calling it that. They said we haven't had anything like this in decades. But I believe in the power of prayer. Y'all know I feel bad about even going out there, but I'd rather go out there tomorrow before it starts anything than for it to be a real thing. And I'm just in a drafty mobile unit, and you know, if I could get down my steps, which hopefully I could, that the kitty litter's on there, but then I gotta go not a far piece, but if it's slipping and sliding, it just would not be good for me. Is it Storm Harry? Oh, Carol, you're in the UK. Storm Harry. I wondered if our storm has a name, or is that our storm? And surely it would be croaked by the time it got to y'all. And Diane says, yes, we have at least 1 foot of snow already. New Jersey has declared a state of emergency. And Roberta, it's not magic. Says, Zach, you're right. State of emergency so they can activate the emergency services. Yeah. Roberta said, Chris, I won't admit to waking myself up snoring. Thank you, Carol. We shall try. I'm praying for everybody in the path. And I believe and receive the Lord's blessings and keeping us safe. and our homes safe and not losing power, or at least not very long if we have to. Okay. I think I got everything. Zach says he doesn't snore, Roberta. You don't? And you got sleep apnea? That's nah. BJ says yes. It's named colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra. Niecy. Oh, Chris said it's better than waking yourself up by tooting. I don't like to say that other word. I don't like that other F word because we just didn't say it growing up. Daddy hated it. And Zach says, I'm kidding. I snore loud like a motorboat. I figured you might. I figured you might. You think it's raining, not snow, y'all, there in the UK, Carol? Roberta said the monks are saying they will still walk. I'm hoping they don't. What you talking about, Willis? The monks. Niecy's getting ready to put a pizza in the oven. She loves Papa Murphy's. Is that a pizza joint? Or do you buy it at the grocery store? Pop it in the oven yourself. Lisa says, sorry, GrannyDee, I won't snow today. And on Tuesday, I won't snow both days. And 109 Fahrenheit both days. That's crazy. And Carrie says it won't come back. I already said that. Gloria's dropping her link. Okay, I have some more trivia. They make it for you and then they bake it. Okay, that's cool. Is it close by? CNY Mandy says Syracuse is supposed to get 12 to 18 inches of snow with the storm hitting us. Wouldn't it be better if I went to Hannah's? No, because her bathroom with the shower and stuff is upstairs. And they don't have a generator or anything. My brother's is just right here. I can see his house from my thing. From my window lights. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to, what are you doing? Some trivia about unless y'all want to talk about weather and other stuff. Niecy said, Zach, talk about snoring. So does my hubby. Sounds like a lumberjack. LOL. He snores. Let me get back up here. He snores so loud we can hear him in the living room. Even though he's upstairs in the man cave. LOL. Yeah, we've gotten it in February and March, and I think maybe even April before. That's okay, Chris. About the dancing and the working. Jules! You got sub-zero now, Sunday to Monday morning, up to a foot of snow. Tank, thank you, darling, and you too. You too. I'm sure it's probably going to hit your area as well, right? Hey, Angelise. And Kristen says she doesn't snore anymore since she got the CPAP. Funny story, the first night with it, my husband kept waking up due to the lack of snoring. Roberta says my ex used to toot and blame the dog who was outside. It's funny. Funny, funny, funny. All right. Been off oxygen 4 days now, other than when he puts it on to sleep. That's good as long as you feel all right. If you don't, if you need to have a little bit, have at it. Kristen says her hubby will toot and blame the cat or the French something. Bulldog. Bye, Lisa. Did I say hey to Gail? I think I did. If I start to feel bad, I do put it back on. Okay. All right, here we go with the trivia. It has been common for knitting to appear in various media over the years. Where did knitting start to appear in the mid 1300s? Where did you see it? And you get no answer choices on this. Anybody want to take a stab at it? I'm not worried, Zach. Yes, I just want you to be well. Carol says hi to everybody coming in. At sea, Chris says. Yeah, I imagine, with nets and stuff like that. But here it says, Leslie said tavern. Good guess. Sailors. Kendra England. Panda said tapestries and wall hangings. I like that at the tavern. Here it says there are many different examples of the knitting. Oh, wait a minute. The answer is in holy paintings known as the knitting Madonnas. I didn't know there was such a thing. Have y'all ever heard of the knitting Madonnas? I'm going to have to Google it. Google it. Yes, Tank. Hey, Dorothy. Jackie. Hey, girl, hey. In holy paintings known as the knitting Madonnas, and it says there are many different examples of the knitting Madonnas painted by various artists. Most were painted by Italian artists of the day. There's also evidence of knitting Madonnas in works created in Germany. Here you go. Knitting by men was common in some occupations in the Scottish Isles, and you're going to get some choices here. It's asking you in which occupation, I'm going to read those in a minute, was it not usual? So I'm going to read you 4, and you're picking out the one that it was not a normal occupation that men would be knitting. And your answers are, and I'm thinking this is pretty daggone easy, shepherds, fishermen. Remember, you're picking out the one that does not belong. Shepherds, fishermen, sailors, or lawyers. That's cool, Tank. Ain't that amazing? Yeah, right. Roberta, I mentioned that the other day. It was in one of our questions about the World War II knitters pass notes in their knits, like they had symbols. I see a couple of B's. And remember, you're picking out the one that does not belong. Knitting by men was common in some occupations in the Scottish Isles, but in which occupation was it usual? Not usual. So no, it's not B, because fishermen did use it. May have heard it here. Yeah, it's true. Could have. Which one seems like it doesn't belong with the other ones? Shepherds, fishermen, sailors, and lawyers. Chris and Jeanette, yes, ding, 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 lawyers. What kind of hats can you knit? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Never mind. We can skip over that one. Let's see. What is the name of the technique used to close the toe in many sock patterns? And I even had it. I see it over there now. It was a little beige, just a small notions pouch from Knit Crate. And it's got the Kitchener stitch rows written out for you, just in case you forget it. But what's it called? Did I just say the answer? Shoot, I may have. Yeah, one of these things is not like the other. I forget the tune for that. Kitchener stitch, yes, to close up the toes. Fish lips is a kind of heel, isn't it, Tank? Grafting, I think that could be Jeanette. What is it called when you knit one row and purl the next? And if you don't put a border on it, it curls like crazy. Okay, Jeanette says grafting with the Kitchener stitch. Hey, Shatika Woods. Blessings, thank you, and blessings also unto you from our Lord. No, garter is when you knit every stitch every row. Oh, just saying a word you've heard with the fish lip thing. If I ever do get my honey making socks, that might be the one that's easiest. Ding, 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 ding. Roberta and Chris got it. It's stockinette. Spelled like Roberta spelled it. Stockinette. But spelled does not count. So you good, Chris. Knitted caps seem to be the first article of clothing knit in Great Britain. What 1500s city was known for its knitted caps? And it says it is thought that these caps knit in this place, I want you to tell us, were designed for use by sailors or to be fit under military helmets of the day. Roberta Chris is in my mind again. Gail garter is all knit stitches, not knit one row, purl one row. Capland. Panda said, I love it. Let's see if they got choices. No. I had no idea about this. You mean just to tell you? Or y'all can look it up. Yes! Jeanette says Welsh. Or Wales. It's Welsh. Wales, yeah. It says Monmouth. Monmouth. Wales. Which English earl, famous for leading the ill-fated charge of the Light Brigade, had a woolen... I was laughing because I was remembering about... Was it Alfalfa that was... Or was it Spanky? They were doing a recitation of the charge of the Light Brigade, and it was cute. Did I finish that? Charge of the Light Brigade had a woolen garment named after him. Which English earl, famous for leading the ill-fated charge of the Light Brigade, I don't know, that's so hard for me to say, had a woolen garment named after him? Roberta says, I know this, but it's not coming to mind. It's an earl, so not a sailor. Roberta says, settle in, Chris, but don't move anything. I just got it the way I need it. Yes, Panda. Earl of Cardigan. And Jeanette got it too. It says about it, the Earl of Cardigan was noted for his fashionable attire. During the infamous charge, his men were well dressed in the woolen button-down jackets that he had chosen for his brigade. This style of jacket was named after him. Woolen grasshopper. Like Kung Fu. And I'm not just a pretty face. Love it. Woolen grasshopper. Spinning and turning feature in martial arts as kicking movements. Fiber obviously needs to be spun before it can be used for knitting, but what kind of turning is specifically a knitter's nemesis? And it's in sock making. I'll give you that big clue. Anybody know? Anybody know? Head slap, duh. Susan Burke, I'm all right. I'm just aggravated that I'm going to have to leave my home and go stay with my brother because weather coming. I'm going to go tomorrow afternoon. Yes! Kristen and Jeanette. Me either, Panda, and I want to so bad. so badly, but I guess not badly enough to find a tutorial that speaks to me and helps me out. It's turning a hill. Consider the sock, that commonplace, humble, yet deceptively complex item of footwear. Most sane people have never contemplated what goes into making a sock. But many knitters have, and obviously before the machine age, the only way to make them was by hand. Now, unless you want a bulky and uncomfortable seam in your sock, it's best to make them using 4 needles, a set of, funnily enough, 4 needles, which are pointed on both ends. So instead of finishing a row and then turning to knit back along the stitches you've just made, you continue on to the next so that you can work on the round. Said I got queasy just thinking about it, going around and around and around. And then it says, have a look at the shape of a sock heel and imagine the dropping and picking up of stitches along edges and the management of multiple needles and unruly wool necessary to form such a complex shape. Surely something not quite human about anyone who doesn't shudder during such contemplation, or at the very least, they show a superhuman resistance to intimidating craft concepts. In times not so long ago, people were looked up to, veritably worshipped for mastering this skill, men as well as women. I happen to know for a fact that my tough, salty father-in-law's heel-turning abilities were as much admired aboard ship as his uncanny knowledge of sails and knots. Furthermore, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that the expression of gentility in describing someone as well-heeled didn't come from this very accomplishment. What do the instructions K2TOG mean? K and the number 2, TOG. What does that mean? Ellie's still here listening and cooking dinner. Okay, sweetie. So let's tell hi to some other folks. Yep, knit 2 together is correct. And that's it. And that's all. Weren't very many in that one. Anybody want to come up? Got a few minutes, about 12. Come up and hang out with me, or come up and show me something. I'm here without makeup except for my lipstick, and my hair's crazy. I haven't washed it yet. Way past time. Yep, knit 2 together, knit 2 together. Right. Hey, Trish. Come and me's in the house. Oh. Sunita, you so darling. Darling. You have one block made out of 27. But, you mean put all together, Laura? Have you got the other ones ready to be made into the boxes, the cubes? Ah, Panda said, The last time someone said, "Let me show you something," I married him. Let me show you something. Our Marshall Bill. You crazy panda, and I love it. And Laura said her mom's friend makes socks. I've seen the needles she uses. And I even got some that were called Nico. They came in a pack of 3. So there were 3 and they were plastic and they were shaped like that. So this is what 2 of them looked like. So you could go around and around, and it had an extra one that you could be doing the work with. And I don't know if I even know where those are. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. Topic. I need help. Anybody else getting ready for the storm? Anybody else leaving your home like me? Gosh, I hate to try to think of everything. Go over there, but at least I got time to do it. Because of the weather we're getting, Susan, we're getting ice, baby. You already got a dusting, Panda? I'd love it if it were snow. I don't want 19 inches of it, but I don't want any ice, and that's what we're basically having. But I just pray it's more sleet than ice because of what I said before about it getting on power lines and trees and toppling trees and taking out power lines and whatever. Jeanette said prepping here in Nova Scotia for Sunday and Monday. Yep. And even maybe as early here as about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And I don't know what I'll be doing about going live, but I'll put it on. I'm taking my iPad. Just taking my iPad and my chargers and my external little battery backup, whatever you call that thing. I have that and it's charged up. You have family in Halifax and Lower Sackville or Sackville. You're going to stay home and stay warm. That's a good plan. So let's got her eyes on you, Tank. I bet. So the supermarket was packed. And could you find anything? I've been trying for days to get a little sandwich bread that I should have known to go. And I've got some, but it's expiration date's gone, but I think it's still decent. I just need to take toast it. And Ellie said, yes, I need to charge my battery pack too. Yeah, get everything charged up that you can. Time to bake some bread, Tank said. I don't have the stuff. I didn't think to get the stuff to make. I got the stuff to make cornbread. I should make that tonight to go with our pot roast and taters and carrots, which I've already given my brother half of. If I'd known I was going over there, I'd have just kept it all in one pots. I need to take everything. My Instapot and everything. I wouldn't have to. I could just put it in a God, I got a case of stairs. I don't know what else. Put it in something and just put it in the microwave. No empty shelves where you were yet, Zola. Well, that's great. The gal that came today and brought me the kitty litter said everything's pretty much wiped out. You have a daughter in Dartmouth, Jeanette says. Sorry. Sorry. We're going to Sam's in a little bit, about 4 minutes. Why is one of your posts grayed out? They must have kept it, held it for review. Let me see if I can find it and I can fix it. Usually mods fix it if it's not something offensive, and I wouldn't think any of your comments would be. Yeah, just don't fall going over to my brother's, Tank said. Yeah. I'll be using my walker, but it could slide too. Oh, so the fire alarm was going off. But everything's okay. Good. I don't know what I was looking for, do y'all? Oh, the post that was grayed out. I didn't see it either. Jeanette said, I can see it on my end, but it is very light with a red line beside my pic. I ain't seeing it, darling. Did a mod fix it? Probably a mod fixed it. Yeah. I bet you a mod fixed it. Yeah, Tank said it's just on your side, Jeanette, not here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Jeanette said, okay, Tank, thanks. I never encountered that before. And lately they've been catching dumb comments. I mean, it's like, hi, so and so. No ugly names, just, the name of whoever they're talking to. And they are held for review. Crazy. I don't know if I finished saying this, but after we eat on this roast a time or two, then I want to make. This is why I need my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my Instapot over there. I want to make vegetable beef soup, which means taking a whole bunch of heavy cans over there. He's gonna have to get my wheelchair out of my van, and we'll stack it all up in there. I'm packing like I'm gonna leave for a week, but could be. Chris says that's cause AI stupid. You talking about Artificial intelligence, or what you talking about? I think some things are so cute that are created with AI, but I think everything should be labeled AI if it is, especially if, something important and folks might get the wrong idea. People could put anything out there. Oh, it's 6:01. Jeanette says, yummy. I made one yesterday with fresh vegetables, something to microwave during power outage. How are you going to use your microwave if the power's out? Or do you have a generator? Okay, Sula's got the link up to go to Sam's. I love y'all all very much. Mwah. Sorry for the crap show, but it is what it is. Wow, Zach's got 8 inches of snow. Okay, I'll see y'all over there. If I didn't get the squirrel mobile up, just follow that link that Zola just put up. Jeanette says, I knew you were going to ask. Yes, generator. Okay. Bye, darlings. Let's get the squirrels out. Squirrels don't want to come out. Here they go.